You know, when you look at the world of artificial intelligence, there are really two completely different stories being told at the same time. One story is all about grand ambition. It's happening inside these elite research labs, chasing the very nature of intelligence itself. But then there's this other story. It's about the ground reality. It's unfolding in farm fields, in hospitals, in classrooms, where AI is a tool being used right now to solve urgent human problems. Today, we're going to dive into both. And that brings us to the core question, really, that frames this whole debate. Are we building AI to unlock the fundamental secrets of how we think, to supercharge science? Or are we building it to fix real-world problems, deliver services more fairly, and, revolutionize society? Here's the kicker, though. These two goals aren't just different paths. Sometimes they're actually in direct conflict with each other. All right, so let's start with those grand ambitions. We're going to step into the world of top-tier AI research and see what monumental challenges the leading minds are trying to crack. Our guide here is a big report from the Association for the Advancement of Artificial Intelligence, or the AAII. So, first up is this huge challenge of reasoning. And this isn't just about an AI spotting patterns in data. No. This is way bigger. It's about an AI's ability to take what it knows and figure out something totally new, something that's logically sound. The AAAI report makes a huge point about this reasoning being verifiable. Because think about it, in high-stakes fields like medicine or engineering, a pretty good guess just doesn't cut it. The answer has to be right. This leads us right into what the AII calls, well, arguably the single biggest research topic in AI today, factuality. I mean, we've all seen AI hallucinate, right? Where it just confidently makes stuff up. The entire research community is pouring a massive amount of effort into this, trying to make these systems truthful and trustworthy. Because honestly, without that foundation, none of the other grand ambitions can ever get off the ground. And all of this work, on reasoning, on factuality, it's all pointing towards what many in the field see as the ultimate goal, artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Now, this is the big one. It's the mission to create an AI with the same kind of general-purpose smarts that a human has. So not just an AI that's good at chess or good at writing an email, but an AI that can learn, reason, and create across pretty much any task you throw at it. But here's a huge reality check. While AGI might be the long-term dream, the AI research community itself is actually incredibly cautious about it. A survey in that AAAI report shows that a whopping 77% of researchers believe we should be focused on designing AI with an acceptable risk-benefit profile right now, instead of just chasing AGI head-on. The message is pretty clear. Safety and real-world usefulness have to come first. Okay, so if that's the dream in the lab, what's the reality on the ground? Let's totally shift gears now. We're going to look at a report from the Policy Center for the New South that examines AI's actual impact and its challenges across Africa. This is where the code truly meets the road. And the impact is already so tangible and, frankly, life-changing. Just think about what this means on a human level. AI is giving students personalized education so they can learn at their own speed. In healthcare, it's leading to faster, more accurate diagnoses, even in remote areas. It's making financial transactions safer, it's helping farmers boost their crop yields, and it's even identifying students who might be at risk of dropping out so schools can step in and help before it's too late. I mean, this is the incredible promise of AI in action. But, and this is a huge but, that amazing promise comes with a massive catch. As the PCNS report points out, rolling out AI isn't just a technical challenge. It slams headfirst into these deep-rooted problems like structural inequality and the digital divide. And that creates this huge gap between who could benefit from AI and who actually does. Okay, so now let's bridge these two worlds. Because those abstract problems that researchers are studying in the lab, well, they aren't just theoretical puzzles. They have profound real-world consequences. They literally transform from being research challenges into urgent, life-altering problems for people on the ground. And this is where you can see the connection so clearly. Okay, look. When the AAAI researchers talk about AI ethics and safety, what they're really tackling is the real-world problem of economic power getting concentrated in just a few hands. When they're working on factuality and trustworthiness, that's the frontline defense against the societal threat of misinformation and deepfakes. And that research into AI evaluation, that's about making sure the legal and ethical guardrails we all talk about are actually enforced. See? They're two sides of the exact same coin. So why is that economic power so concentrated?
Just look at this number, which is cited in the AAI report. It can cost an estimated $440 million to build one single cutting-edge AI model. That kind of money creates this almost impossible barrier to entry, leaving academia, smaller companies, and even entire nations just struggling to keep up.
And there's another huge gap: data. The PCNS report really highlights this. High-quality data is often incomplete, or it's super biased towards high-income countries. And this isn't just some technical problem. What it means is that AI systems trained on this lopsided data can completely fail to understand regional differences, leading to solutions that are either unfair or just plain wrong for most of the world. So this all leads to a crucial question. Faced with these incredible dreams on one hand and these really tough realities on the other, how do we actually build a shared future? How do we make sure this incredibly powerful technology benefits all of us, not just the few who can afford to build it?
So, what's the path forward? What's really interesting is that both of these reports, coming from different worlds, basically point in the same direction. From the research side, there's a huge call for more collaboration and support for independent academic voices. And from the policy side, there's a demand for fair regulations and public investment in data. When you put them together, these ideas really form a blueprint for a more equitable and responsible AI future.
When you boil it all down, it really comes to this. The rules for our future, for our AI-powered future, are being written as we speak. This tension between the research lab and the real world, it's not really about technology. It's about power, it's about access, and it's about who gets to decide. So the question we're all left with is, who should be holding the pen?